Thanks, Graham. We've spent the last several months talking to our customers and to our own engineers who are running AI agents in production right now. And what I keep hearing comes down to these questions that every team is wrestling with. Is it working? Is the agent correct? Are the behaviors appropriate to the context? Can we trust the output? And is it worth it? Is the ROI really there? These aren't abstract concerns. They're the daily reality for any team running production agents. Why? Because what we're building now is different. It's still software, but it's more complicated. Teams can see that something happened, but they just can't see what the agent did, why it made the decision it made, or where things really went sideways. That's the gap we're closing. And today I get to show you the 3 things we're announcing tomorrow that will do exactly that. First, agent timelines. Honeycomb has spent close to a decade doing distributed tracing better than anyone. When a request moves across services, we've always given you the ability to follow it and to see exactly what happened, in what order, across every hop. That's the foundation that makes what I'm about to show you possible. It's all about that unified data store that brings all those pieces together under the hood. AI is moving fast. Agent Timeline takes everything Honeycomb has built around distributed tracing and extends it to this new shape of software. It eliminates that gap between knowing that an agent failed and really understanding why. Rendering multi-agent, multi-trace workflows as a single coherent conversation, connecting LLM calls, tool invocations, and agent handoffs, and showing downstream behavior all in one view. It answers that question, is it working, with real evidence, and it answers, is it worth it, with token usage and cost visibility across LLM models so that you can debug and optimize without having to guess. Tomorrow, you'll hear from Dan and Shashank, who will take you inside this capability and show you what it looks like on a real workload. One of the biggest friction points that we see in any incident is always context switching. You're in Slack, then you're in the dashboard, then you're looking at a query, then you're jumping back to Slack. By the time you've assembled the picture, you've lost 10 minutes and half your mental model. Canvas fixes this. It's a shared surface where agents and humans investigate together. And because it's multiplayer, the whole team sees the same picture at the same time. You can start an investigation from anywhere, from an anomaly detection alert, from a GitHub pull request, from an incident management trigger. Pulling in more context by combining MCP and skills, you can have less context switching, faster answers, and the shared record of what was found and how. Hale and Taylor will talk you through this tomorrow. And third, Canvas skills, now with automatic triggering. Agents are increasingly capable, but they often don't have the context they need to really work reliably and consistently. Skills solve this. They give agents access to procedural knowledge and your company, team, and user-specific context that they can load on demand. Domain expertise, new capabilities, repeatable workflows that become consistent and auditable. You are training the agents now on the team best practices that your human teammates are using. Every engineering organization has a few people who always know exactly where to look when things break. The problem is that that knowledge lives in their heads. You can't package it. You can't scale it. You just have those 3 critical engineers that know how to respond to every incident. Canvas Agent fires automatically when triggers hit or SLOs burn, investigating before you even open your laptop, using the skills that encode what your best engineers already know. That institutional knowledge is now available to everyone on day 1. And we're not stopping there. Coming later this year, skills will get refined, testing against real data and improving automatically, and you'll have a shared skill library for discovery across teams. Tomorrow, Kale will show you how to use skills in your own environment, and Ken is showing how all these features work together on real live production issues. One more thing. We're also announcing our integration with Amazon Bedrock Agent Core, giving teams using AWS a native path to trace, debug, and monitor agent performance in production environments. More on that on day 3 when you hear Matthew talk about our partnerships with AWS and with Embrace for mobile observability. What Graham laid out at the start of this session is real. The SDLC is collapsing. Agents are shipping code alongside your engineers. And the 3 questions your teams are asking, is it working, is it worth it, and can I prove it, are more urgent now than they've ever been before. Everything we're announcing tomorrow is the answer to those questions.